This is the story of the craziest internship I have ever heard of. It happened in AI. It's still unfolding. This person defrauded the company. They stole GPUs, which is the most precious resource in AI. They've been sued for $1 million, and they're not done yet. They just won.
Those GPUs, nigga, y'all better call the FBI, bro. GPUs is one of the most valuable things. That nigga didn't, yo, you might as well have stole how much GPUs? Boy, that nigga is mining Bitcoin right now. He not worried about y'all heifers. That nigga thinking about AI. And he's like, yo, nah, I'm about to go mine me some Bitcoin, boy. He's starting his Bitcoin phone.
Won Best Paper at the most prestigious AI conference on the planet. Their name is Keyu Tian, and he started at ByteDance, which is the parent company of TikTok,
Yo, what's up with these
back in the middle of
Chinese?
2024, so like
Yeah,
June-ish.
yeah, niggas is wild.
Immediately, things went wrong. Something started to happen. So his colleagues' models would fail. His Their training runs would crash naturally during large training runs. There would be small innocuous file edits that would pass, and somehow the pipelines would be sabotaged, and no one figured out what was going on.
Yo, I'm about to reenact what it was probably be like. They probably in there like that's just them saying, yo, what the fuck going on? Go check the server room. Nigga go in the server room, nigga like that nigga went back to report GPUs is missing. Boy, them niggas was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I had to do a reenactment real quick, cause boy, I'd have been pissed, nigga, in English. I'd have been like, yo, go find me that nigga. I know it was someone who did it, and that was, you know what I'm saying? That was, cause don't nobody know what GPUs really do, and if you did, you will understand, like, you might get your hand chopped off if you're taking GPUs. Yo,
But the net of it was he was able to change model weights, he was able to hack machines, and he caused enough of the AI training and research pipeline at ByteDance to fail that he freed up a significant number of GPUs, which he used for his own academic paper work. That's what he wanted. His whole goal was to get access to GPUs. Well, when ByteDance figures this out in August, they terminate him. Bye bye, fired. Fired for malicious interference. ByteDance then reports his behavior to his university and begins investigating the extent of the damages he's caused. They are very upset about this. But Tian isn't done writing. He keeps writing, and in October of 2024, he submits his research paper, Visual Autoregressive Modeling, Scalable Image Generation via Next Scale Prediction, to NeurIPS, which is the most prestigious AI conference on the planet. Talk about like wow, right? Like the willingness to basically
that nigga said, yo, I'm about to flip this shit right now. Yo, he's, yo, fuck with that. Yo, I'm dapping him up. Virtual dap, my boy,
say,
my
yeah, I stole the GPUs, but look at what I did. It's so incredible. You have to look at this. That was what happened. And if you're wondering what scalable image generation via next scale prediction is, he's moving past just next token prediction or next pixel prediction and actually looking in images at how you can have a larger concept to translate scale more effectively. And one of the things that is at the cutting edge of AI in late 2024 is how do you reason against larger chunks than just a token? We saw it very recently with DeepSeek
but this isn't this images? So how's it gonna translate to text? Because it still has to be converted to words, right? How's that gonna work, bro? Is it image to large language model now? Like what is I don't know, because this still kind of don't make sense.
V3 doing double token prediction. We've seen it with a paper from Meta that's looking at reasoning across concepts. This is very much in that vein. But apparently, it was such a good paper that in December, very recently, the judges at NeurIPS blind awarded the best paper at NeurIPS to Keyu Tian, the intern who stole the GPUs. And I say blindly because they measured the paper quality without looking at names. They didn't know this was who it was. Now, obviously, the conference organizers knew who it was when they awarded it, and they still chose to award it. And there's a lot of controversy about awarding best paper to someone who stole compute. And ByteDance is certainly mad about it because when they saw that
That I see nothing wrong with it. Why? Because that nigga is utilizing his resources. It just so happened that his resources wasn't something to be utilized. So like he took a chance. His chance actually worked. He created some groundbreaking shit. Go get yourself a patent, my boy, and go get yourself some Secret Service protection. Cause them niggas, they see what China about to do is because you use they shit, they gonna try to make it like it's they shit still and still kind of force you to work like that Chinese shit. They gonna nigga, that's gonna be your operation for sure. So you better get up out of there, come to the US with that information and intel you got, you know what I'm saying? If you not, I don't know, but like stay away from them boys. They don't play about their tech.
the paper was submitted using their stolen GPU time, they sued him in Beijing, demanding a public apology and demanding $1.1 million in damages, roughly. This was back in November. That court case is still pending. So this guy now has a court case for $1 million against him, best paper award at NeurIPS, and a massive controversy around what he did. And where I come down on this at the end of the day
I support it.
is you have someone who is brilliant enough that they can figure out how to hack the AI modeling pipeline of a major model builder and AI researcher.
First of all, that is not hard to do. I'm not saying it's easy, like I could do it, but like hacking is one of those things that if you try it and do it, you'll be ahead of a lot of people. People just don't try it and do it. It's the same thing with security. Like people don't secure their products. Like people just don't do it. If you try it and do it, you might do it.
And they can do that for their benefit and they can get a groundbreaking innovation out of it. You want to employ them, you just want them to have a very good manager with tight constraints. If you don't employ them, it will be worse because they will figure out a way to contribute to this field. It is evident that they will not be stopped from contributing to the AI field. It's about whether you employ them or not. So I would expect that someone in the model maker space is going to decide to bite the bullet, cover the liability for the damages sued for, settle out of court, and get this guy employed as long as they have very, very tight constraints because they want the innovation in the house. They just don't want the liability that comes from him being a loose cannon.
Low key, this was a great intern story. Bro ain't no intern, he a CEO. Word. That is not an intern. Not an intern. Is the CTO. That is the CTO and CEO of said companies. All great content. Another review. You have a great day. Word. Damn. That's an interesting AI story. I ain't gonna cap. I wouldn't have had the balls to do that shit. And you know, I ain't gonna say too much, bro. But yeah, I work at a nice little facility right now. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like here's just a glimpse of what it looks like around me. Like it's very big, towers and all that. And you know, I just I feel you, boy. I wish I could talk to that intern right now. I need some help doing something like that if I'm gonna do it. I just wouldn't. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all check out Nate B. He's always first he's on TikTok and he's on YouTube giving the best news content. So make sure you tap in.